afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the IELTS speaking test. Before we proceed with part 1 of the speaking, whereby I'll ask you questions about yourself, I would like to ask you for your full name.
My name is Aksan Chitawong, or you can call me Benny.
Good afternoon, Benny. So now let's proceed to part 1 of the speaking. The first topic for today will be paying bills. What kind of bills do you have to pay?
Well, as a student, I don't pay any bills. My parents are taking care of me in all aspects. They are responsible for our financial situation within the family. However, I do occasionally have to pay some of my personal phone and food bills by using my monthly pocket money allowance, because I want to relieve the burden a little bit from my parents, whom I know work very hard.
That's a very interesting point. Thank you for sharing that. How do you usually pay your bills?
Well, I typically pay my bills every week, either in cash or by online payment, depending on the situation. Normally, I prefer to pay my bills in cash at the store Humphrey Center, but if I don't have any cash on me, I will opt to pay by scanning the QR code from my phone.
Okay, that's very interesting, Benny. So, may I ask you, have you ever forgotten to pay a bill? Why?
To be honest, yes. I sometimes forget to pay my bills. It happens because I'm particularly busy and overloaded with my schoolwork. And I won't realize until they cut me off. Then I immediately top up to regain access.
That's a very good strategy.
And moving on to our final question for this topic, is there anything you could do to make your bills cheaper?
Well, honestly, in my opinion, I think it's a very simple question. If we want to make our bills more cheaper, we can just economize and watch how we spend money on each month. For example, we can use less internet speed, use less air conditioning, and even we can buy less fancy food. So if we can do these simple steps, it will definitely lower the price of the bills.
Oh, that's very interesting strategy. We should try to apply on our daily life, actually.
Yeah, that was a very good answer to the
Yeah.
final question.
Thank you very much for sharing with us today. You are done. Good job, Benny.